Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today's Smackdown Vs Raw 2007 General Manager mode. We start off with a bang. Let's just say I went through and did a trade. I had to sacrifice Rey Mysterio and Booker T just to get Eddie Guerrero and Gregory Helms, which, to be honest, I'm fine with. I don't care. I got Eddie. That's the main thing. So, without further ado, like I remembered previously, I didn't really show you everything on the new topics. Not topics. New. What's it called? The features on this game. Oh my god, I couldn't even think of it. So if I go on roster, obviously I can do storylines that I can buy throughout the whole game, which I'm going to save up some more money on that one. Free agency, obviously, is the same. Superstars here, which I may consider doing. Storyline writers, rivalries. I've already done some rivalries for you guys. I don't know if I did it on the last episode, it's been a couple of days, but I am doing a returning legend with John Cena will be against Eddie Guerrero. For some reason they made him a dirty superstar, which I will change. But what I will do is I might change it to like some odd superstars that's dirty and some are clean. So we have to see on that one. So that's the first one. So Eddie Guerrero will be the returning legend. Classy versus Trashy. I had to think of something for these two, so I did Lita and Mickie James, so why not? Number one contender, Lashley and Carlito. Now, it's a bit of a tricky one, so I made Matt Hardy as the Intercontinental Champion, where Lashley is the number one contender technically, because I'll show you why in a second, but he's going to be facing off Carlito for 4 weeks, which I don't mind. And then ungrateful rookie would be Gregory Helms, who I did trade in. Will be against Matt Hardy, who is the current Intercontinental Champion. So I'm hoping that Gregory Helms can go up and then face him for the title. But if not, it will be these two. So I might do a fatal 4-way match if it lets me, but we never know. But the new thing they have added is, if I go on reports, is Power 25. Now this shows you who's the best superstars across the whole company. So at the moment, The Rock is my number one. Is currently, sorry, the top 25 power, which is on my show, so that is fantastic. They've got DX, which is fine by me. So you can see these are all the superstars and whatnot, but if I scroll over to this one, it shows you who's in the top 15 in your show and shows you who's the contender for the title. So for example, Kurt Angle's technically the number one contender for The Rock for the WWE Championship, so that's a good start for me. So I might do that as the first show booking, obviously, and then here you can see at number 6, it is Bobby Lashley is the number one contender for the Intercontinental Champion, which is great for me. But it's a bit of a tricky one because obviously Mickie James is champion and then Lita's there with Edge. So I don't know if that works, but it should work. But either way, Matt Hardy is the champion, but he's 13th. So with that is, I've got to try and boost his popularity, so on and so forth. Without further ado though guys, let's jump into the first ever Monday Night Raw. Let's do this. Right, then the 1st of April. We are not doing a heat, because I don't see the point in that. Main event. It will... Let's go. Steel cage. For the WWE Championship. Back. It will be The Rock versus Kurt Angle. So that is the first matchup, and I'm going to go out with a bang. If I remember correctly, rivalries. Let's do Eddie Guerrero. Let's put John Cena out first, actually. Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena, except promo. Right, let's do advertised promo for that one. Match number 4 is another rivalry that's going to be... Who's the other rivalry? Carlito. Let's make that a tables match. Why not? So it'll be Carlito versus Bobby Lashley, except match number 3 will be a tag team competition match. Tornado tag. It will be Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro versus Kane and Big Show. Oh look, Kane was already there. Perfect. Promo 3, we'll think about that one. Match number 2 will be the women. So we'll keep that rivalry going. So Mickie James versus, where's Lita? Lita. So you know what, we'll put the women's title on the line. Oh, it worked. Yes! Sod it, we're going all out. Title, World Tag Teams, except we're going all out with the titles in this one because it's the very first show. And then the second show will be something else. And now this one, it will be a normal singles match. Gregory Helms versus Matt Hardy. Will it let me put the title on the line? No. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't going to put the title on the line anyway. So, promo. I have these superstars not active. In fact, no. Let's change this one to a... no. Where's the one? Oh, they don't do it on this one, do they? Right, okay. In that case, we won't put the titles on the line. Or do we? No, we won't put the titles on the line. I'm going to change this to rated RKO. Edge and Orton. And whoever wins this will be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And I'm going to do promo to get more money in. So, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy in our first matchup. It will be Mickie James versus Lita for the women's title. I'm hoping Lita will win it. And then we've got advertisement. We've got Edge and Orton, aka rated RKO versus Kane and Big Show for the #1 contenders for the World's Tag Team Champions at Backlash. Carlito versus Bobby Lashley. These two will fight out to get the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Another advertisement. John Cena versus Eddie Guerrero for the returning legend storyline. And then obviously we're going to go all out with The Rock versus Kurt Angle for the WWE Championship. So without further ado, let's proceed and simulate. Obviously there was no show. So Gregory Helms beats Matt Hardy in the very first ever match on Monday Night Raw. Fantastic. So that means, who is he? He's a dirty superstar, isn't it? Yeah. So after Backlash, I might change Gregory Helms as a good superstar and Matt Hardy as the bad. But I might keep them both and make them as a tag team. You never know. Match number 2. Lita becomes the new women's champion who defeats Mickie James in a normal singles match. I kind of had that note prior to happen, but it's a good storyline at the end of the day. Match number 3, Kane and Big Show beat rated RKO, so that means they're going to be the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Champions. I am happy days for that one, that's fine for me. Bobby Lashley beats Carlito in a table single match. So that rivalry is going to go up very fantastic. Hopefully it stays up going, but I like doing 4 rivalries and not all 6 because it makes it more entertaining for me and easier for me, but we have to see in the future. Eddie Guerrero picks up the win against John Cena with his liar, cheating and stealing. Brought him in from the other show by trading, but I might do another trade, we never know, ladies and gents. But final match, Kurt Angle becomes the brand new WWE champion. Who thought? So The Rock loses on the very first Monday Night Raw booking and he loses his title straight away. That is not great for me, to be honest, but hey ho. But let's move on. Blockbuster trade. Yes, it was. Smackdown and Raw GMs come to terms on a trade details. Booker T and Rey Mysterio for Eddie Guerrero and Gregory Helms. I do like Gregory Helms, so we'll see on that one come out. Wait, how did Smackdown get more than me? Did I see that correctly? So I got a 3-star, and they got a 3-star, but how did they get more than me? I might have to do a trade again for Ray. So I lost, it's only 40,000, okay. There is a new champion in the champ named by Kurt Angle. The WWE champion changed hands this past week. Main event, power... We saw Rey Mysterio celebrating a recent victory. It was an amazing end to the show and one that leaves us all waiting to see what is in store for next week. Undertaker was able to pull out a victory in a handicap match. And then Eddie Guerrero was victorious this past week. There was a lot of factors influence how long the superstar will be able to keep winning matches. So, first show and the first booking, I get absolutely buggered. So, let's go on to my rivalries. They're all going good. Fantastic. Good. We'll go out. And then now, Smackdown. They didn't have a first match. They did Super Crate in Steel Cage. submission, backstage, handicap, and handicap. So they did 2 handicap matches. And they put Trish Stratus. Wow. Alright, that's a bit. Okay, fair enough. So what was mine? Oh, I had a 4-star matchup. To be fair, I did a lot of single matches, didn't I? But I've got more superstars, so surely I should be getting more. Don't know on that one. Right, let's look at the power play now. So Kurt Angle is number 1. He was 4th, now he's number 1. That's good. Eddie Guerrero's gone up, so let's look at my show. So Eddie Guerrero's boosted himself up to be number 3 contender for the World Championship, with John Cena just behind. So that's a good rivalry there that I've got there, ladies and gents, because these two could be batting it out for the number 1 contender with this. Randy Orton's in there as well. Bobby Lashley. Is Mickey James still here? Yeah, so I can still do that. Paul Burchill's turned himself up. Alright. Alright, I might have to throw him in the mix at some point. But without further ado, guys, we'll look at SmackDown actually. I might try and do another trade. So fan support, we'll leave it at this, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed this very first Monday Night Raw. Next episode, I'll have a look at all my superstars' fatigues and all that I'm going to do in every episode after this one. So I know I can see and won't get no injuries, because I always pick up random injuries and it's so annoying. But if you like what you see here, ladies and gents, leave a like down below. Leave a comment on what you could think I can do with some matchups and other shenanigans. Click that bell button to know when I upload. This series is going to be uploaded every day that I can. There might be a couple of days I'll skip, but who knows. But at further ado, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, like I say. Until then, I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.